This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
Hey guys,
What's up, y'all?
welcome back to We Them Girls podcast.
I'm crushing hard.
Back up. I'm that girl Mel.
Dang.
Hurry up.
And I'm Annabelle.
And we back.
What y'all been up to?
I feel like we ain't potted in a month of Sundays.
We haven't.
We haven't.
Well, kinda.
We have. It just feels like it's been a long
Yeah.
time. It really ain't been that long, but we just took a little breaky break.
A season change.
Yeah.
Mm.
But we back. It feels good. How's it feel to you?
It feels good. I'm out. I'm behind a mic.
We on the couch.
In the light.
Dang, we was on two different.
You was supposed to keep
rhythms.
going.
But the rhythm you was going at,
It would've
it wasn't.
Could
No.
join together. Oh.
I mean, it could have, but it just
You
wouldn't.
blew it.
Whatever.
What's been going on?
You know, living life. October was very busy.
Always. There's too many birthdays.
Too many birthdays. It was
Boo butts.
Boo Butts, Miracle, Lily,
Lily.
the twins, Halloween parties, Lorenzo.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot happening.
It's a lot. And so we was real busy.
But we
Working.
back.
We was in the gym heavy.
We was in the gym, but I feel like I done gained a little bit of my weight back.
Well, that's why I wait.
No, it's snacks.
I tried. What you been eating?
Girl, well, me and Charlie made brownies. So I ate a few of them. I probably ate a couple of them before I went to the gym.
Before the gym.
So we made brownies. We made pizzas. Then when she was gone, I had made, whoa, can't get it. I had made my homemade pizza and chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
I had made some cookies that
You
night.
did make cookies at night.
My mom had made some cookies the night before. Then we went to the Eagle. Yeah, it's food. It's
Well,
terrible. But I'm going to get it back off. Maybe. Because now it's time to eat Thanksgiving food. And I'm baking then. It's too much.
do you eat everything you bake?
No. I'll probably if a corner falls off, if I'm putting the cake on the platter or whatever, then I'll taste it then. But no. Because I know what they taste like.
Yeah.
I just make sure they're not dry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be hard if, especially for, a baker to need to taste everything.
I think because I've made so many for the functions, I don't even care. Because even when we cut into it, I don't really be wanting it. I want the other desserts.
Well, the desserts that you didn't bring?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because I done ate my cakes. They're
They be
like,
far.
dang. She ain't lying.
They be far. So make something good for the Friendsgiving.
I'll figure it out. Ooh, I need to find this recipe. Now that I might be able to do for you guys with a little cream cheese icing.
What?
It's like a sweet potato pound cake or something.
It might be alright.
We're going to see.
You know, they make everything sweet potato.
Mm-hmm.
But that sweet potato cornbread is fire.
You should make it.
Well, I'm not making it for this weekend.
No.
But I'll make it for Thanksgiving.
What's that? The week after?
The week after that. Not the week after Friendsgiving, but the following week.
Oh, dang. I thought it was that next week.
Hold on, it might be.
I think it is.
No.
It's not. I don't think so.
So what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Dressing.
The way you lit up when you said it.
Listen, I love when the holidays come around because I love dressing. Your
Mm.
macaroni and cheese, my dressing. Ooh, and a little sweet potato.
And a little sweet potato.
Fire.
Yeah.
I don't like cranberry sauce. You eat cranberry sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Eee. Is that your favorite?
Girl, no. That is just like if they don't have cranberry sauce, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
But it just adds a little,
Razzle dazzle.
just a little bit.
It's just color.
I got like a tartness to it, tart but sweet.
Mm.
Now I don't want that whole cranberry sauce. Gross. But I'm like dressing macaroni and cheese, sweet potato,
Just all sides.
all the sides. Because I was about to say then you greens and you gotta have some potato salad right there.
You make a potato salad
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving? Can't wait to dig in.
Yep, I'm doing the mac and cheese and a potato salad.
Okay, who's doing sweet potatoes?
Pat.
Oh, okay. Cause I was like, now
You suck.
we're gonna have to have some good sweet potatoes.
You gotta have
Okay.
some good sweet potatoes.
I can do it.
Yeah.
What's the meat? Chicken?
Chicken. Greg said he was gonna fry turkey.
Okay.
I hope so, because his fried turkey was so fire. Dog, I'm not even a big turkey person.
I was like, I just don't be wanting turkey, period.
But I tasted it and I was like, yo. I kept going back for more.
Mm.
And I don't even eat turkey like it. It was fire.
Well, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
What y'all been doing though? Have y'all been following us? Are you caught up
Are you caught up? Are you
on the
subscribed?
episodes? I don't think they are.
Are you, why y'all ain't subscribed?
They
That's
should
what I
be.
want to know. For the ones who have,
Shout out to you.
shout out to y'all. But everybody else, what y'all waiting on? Just go on, pause this real quick, and then go hit that subscribe button, and then just come back. And then after you finish watching this one, then go and watch the rest of them and get caught up.
Yeah, you'll like them
I think you will, because we kind of hilarious.
on YouTube. We are We Them Girls Podcast, and then on TikTok and Instagram, it's We Them Girls Pod. And right now on YouTube, I think we got almost 80 subscribers. We're trying to get to 100, y'all.
We're trying to get to 100.
So help us get to 100 subscribers, and you never know, we might do a giveaway.
And we know y'all like free stuff,
Facts.
because who don't?
Period. I know I do. Might be a little Target gift card or
You
something.
don't know what it could be,
I can keep it for myself.
because we like a little Target.
I'm in there every week.
Now. Relax. I try my best not to go on there every week, but it's all right. But yeah, just help us out. Make sure you follow, like, share, comment, subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
We appreciate y'all. So you got anything to get off your chest?
It's been so much going on. Not really. I mean, with the season change, you know, your mood is a little, But other than that, no. Yesterday was so fun.
It was.
I'll be in mama's until I started not to feel well, but I had fun before that. The food was good.
Mm-hmm. So my mom had a vision board, women's vision board brunch party. It was fun.
It was fun.
It was really fun. We had a waist beads lady come. Let me find her info because she was amazing, and I really want to shout her out. But yeah, the waist beads were so fun, like learning about what each one means and what it's supposed to promote. And the waist beads that she have come straight from Africa. She doesn't make them herself. They make them over there. I was like, that's pretty dope to me too.
Because I think it's different, right? Because it's like not the, because people who make them, it's on the stretchy string, and
Yeah.
I feel like those break automatically.
Yeah. And the little color be rubbing off sometimes. And
Do it?
girl, it depends on who you go to. But her name on Instagram is Honey, HONEY _ the bead lady. So y'all go and follow her, and she'll come to your house. She'll come and do parties and little gatherings and stuff, whatever you want, but she'll get you together with the waist beads. And then we made vision boards and we was just manifesting stuff and
Was y'all crying?
no, I
Oh,
wasn't doing no
okay.
crying. It wasn't deep like it. I mean, it was for some people, but
Yeah.
it was enlightening, refreshing. It was all the good things. It felt great just to feel yourself going into a new season and
Mhm.
manifesting what you want
Mhm.
God to do in your life.
Especially because it's just everything that we've been talking about lately, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just confirmation for real.
We've been getting a lot of confirmation in the month of October, which is crazy because you know those zodiac.
Things that pop up and be like, sis, for the month of
Uh-huh.
such and such.
So it said in for Virgo in October that there was gonna be a lot of confirmation
Mhm.
and like transformation and basically like just stepping into a new season basically.
Mhm.
And all of that like
It's happening,
is happening. That's
which
pretty
is
dope.
dope.
That's pretty dope. But yeah,
We need to free yourself of.
girl, I just feel good. Like I feel like I'm in one of the best mental spaces that I've been in a long time.
Mhm.
And it feels good because when you good mentally, like
Mhm.
it just flows into other areas of your life and I feel like spiritually I'm growing. Um physically, yep, don't play with me.
Okay, Bones.
You don't play with me. Y'all saw
It's
that.
gonna be your nickname, Bones.
You suck. But yeah, the neck is getting skinny.
That's
The
right.
jawline is
All
popping.
right.
I feel good.
All right. Yo, when you come on meal,
All
she ain't got no
right.
snacks. That's why I dog these daggone grapes and I want some more. I'm trying to leave her a couple.
Leave me a couple. No, she done ate 2/3 of the grape.
Girl, I wasn't even that many in there to begin with. It wasn't even a full vine of
It was. That's
grapes.
because I've been dogging them. Them are good.
I'm
Have
gonna
y'all
go
had these
get
cotton
some.
candy grapes? They probably genetically modified, but it's all right. They taste good.
We gotta eat them. Get your what is it? What's the food pyramid?
Nutrition facts.
No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Get your don't worry about it.
I don't know where you were going with that.
When you gotta get your amount of fruit and vegetables, just
I know,
don't worry about it.
but I don't know what word you was looking
Yeah,
for. But I
don't
know what
worry
you're
about
talking
it.
about. Sorry, I was trying to follow you, but no.
No.
So this week I was just thinking over because I realized that I'm just like I told you I'm not interested in
Mhm.
dating or entertaining nobody right now,
Mhm.
and it's not even in no like jaded way. Like it's not even in like a well niggas ain't shit, so I just don't want
Mhm.
it. It's not even that. It's just
Mhm.
I really have no interest right now, and I think I'm just this is probably the second time in my life where I've been purposely single.
Mhm.
Like I just want to focus on me, and if it comes,
Mhm.
okay, but I'm not going looking or nothing like it. And so I was just thinking over my dating history,
Mhm.
and I was like, did I even like these niggas? And when I say like them, like who they are, like the essence of them, the way they think, the way
Mhm.
they speak, like their mannerisms, their energy, their vision for themselves. They
Mhm.
vibe like do you be liking these niggas? Like if you sit back and think about it. Or do you think you like how you feel with them? Or how the vision that you see that y'all could be.
I think it's all of them
It is.
because you getting to know somebody and they you trying to figure out who they are or whatever. But I like I feel like you can really like somebody. You can like who you are with somebody and how they make you feel. And somebody said something about that earlier. I don't know where I seen it at, but it was like Oh, I do know who it is. I'm gonna find him because he was on my TikTok. So I'm gonna see if he pops back up so I can get exactly what he said. But yeah, sometimes I like how the person makes me feel when I'm with them, but I don't be liking that after the fact because it's like then once you're not around, it's like I don't like how I feel anymore, or I like how I feel better when I'm not around you. Does that make sense? Because like some people's like vibes are off, or somebody only wants to talk to you to see what they can do or what they can get, and they put on in a certain way until after the fact.
You end up liking the person they presented in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then once you really find out, or once you really get to know them, then I think, okay, so I do think, like, yeah, you like them, like, initially enough.
Some of them I don't like at all.
It's the thing. Like, I just might like you enough for you to be, like, here right now. But don't stay long, like, because you don't get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's wild.
It's definitely a few niggas that just got on my nerves.
Yeah.
Now, let's just say I'm probably easily irritated, though.
You are. But no, I'm very irritable.
For real,
like stuff really gets on my nerves. But I think, and I don't want to say it's a Capricorn Virgo thing, but I think it is because I feel like we like people in the beginning. Like I give you the benefit of the doubt in the beginning, but then when I don't like you, I don't like you.
When I don't like you, I don't like you.
I don't like you. And somebody asked me the other day, I was like, why are you so mean? I'm like, I'm not mean. I'm just cool on you. Like, and we've never like talked or kicked it or nothing. And I'm just like, I'm just cool on you. Like, I'm not being mean.
Yeah.
I'm just not, I don't want to talk to you.
And everybody's not going to want to talk to you.
No. You're not that cute.
But no, I think when I'm really into you, like when I'm gone off you, I don't get irritated. Like, I can, but it ain't going to last long.
It's like you look past it.
Yeah. Yeah. You look past a whole lot when you gone off somebody. Yeah. Or your eyes is open, you be like, I'm gone off that nigga, so it is what it is. But, like...
all the red flags.
You saw them red... Girl, you was not playing like that. You saw them red flags, but they looked a little purple because you was gone off that nigga.
Not purple.
You was like, I don't know. They didn't say anything about purple flags.
Shut up.
It might not be that bad.
Until it gets that bad.
Until it gets... be like, bitch, now you know.
Then you mad.
You knew they ain't never said nothing about no purple flag.
And then we texting each other talking about some girl. Oh, we already knew. I'm taking out a piece of advice.
And it's so funny to me when one of us knows that we're gonna do something that we probably know we ain't supposed to be doing or whatever. And then you don't get no update afterwards. When you don't get no update, you know that they done did something that they said they wasn't gonna do. Or you know that it just didn't go in their favor. Be like, so what happened with Be like, girl,
I didn't tell you.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing. You be doing.
It's just, I don't know, like, people be putting on, like.
But I feel like everybody naturally does. To a certain extent. Like, with some people, you might just really show up as your true self, but you ain't gonna show your truest self up front.
I feel like I do. I feel like guys either like me or they don't.
You don't show your truest self up front because you be still talking kind of sweet and stuff in the beginning. And then once you get in good with that nigga, she start talking all hard.
Some of them, you gotta talk hard too anyway.
Girl, I say you cannot talk to that man like that.
What I be saying?
You know how when you talking to a child, you reprimanding a child?
Bye. Be quiet.
and you say your T's and stuff real hard, don't start. That's how you be talking sometimes.
They get a little bit
So,
of. They be thinking I talk like that anyway.
well,
I know. I'm really nice.
she can. That's how she is in the beginning. See, that's why she don't be showing up as her truest self.
I'm nice. Come on, we're playing.
I said I'm nice. Now, don't get on my nerves. That's Deanna.
No, but I feel like in the beginning we can really like somebody, and then I mean, but I think it goes with getting to know the person too. Like the more you get to know them, it's like
That's the part I think people like miss.
mm-hmm.
Is that the getting to know you stage is to get to know this person to see if you really like them. And sometimes when you get to know a person, you find out enough about them to where you don't like them for real. But some people just keep going.
I don't like how he chews. I don't like how he folds his napkin.
Have you ever been talking to somebody and that's all they had to say was like complaints and negative stuff about their partner?
Yeah.
It's like, why are you with this person?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't said not one nice thing yet.
You just want him to be with him. You don't even like him.
That's my whole point.
You don't even like him.
That ain't for everybody. Of course, we love some of these niggas. But
True.
the ones that you just was iffy about, sometimes you like,
You try to make yourself like him.
I don't even really, if I get down to the nitty gritty of it, I didn't like him for real.
Like it's like, oh, he's cute.
Yeah, I might have liked things about him.
He's fun to be around.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you really get around him, it's like,
Or this will get you every time. His vibe is everything. Them vibes will lie straight to your face.
slide through the gaps of their teeth.
Listen. Because you vibing with them.
And they vibe be out for real.
They vibing with you for the moment.
You can start carrying me some sage. You know, locks over everything. I need to sage my locks.
Because I was thinking one time, I remember, I would always say, man, our vibe is just crazy. Like, I ain't never vibe with nobody like this. So then one time, right after that, we had got into like a little argument via text. And then I was talking to him on the phone or whatever, and I was just sitting there and I was like, I hate this nigga's logic. Like, I don't like the way he thinks. And I was like, how could that work? If I don't even like the way you think, like you just be sitting there puzzled, like, ain't no way.
Like, I gotta sit here and look at him.
Like, what?
Sir, you're dumb. I don't like you.
Have y'all ladies, have y'all ever been
Men
arguing with, yeah.
Because some men don't be liking women.
It's a
Logic.
whole lot of them, yeah. People. Y'all ever been in an argument and you just be, you trying to get your point across or whatever, you start to realize they're not going to comprehend what you're trying to say. Or they're just committed to not comprehending it. But then they're trying to get you to see their side and you're just sitting there puzzled like, ain't no fucking way that you think
They be delusional.
that what you saying makes any type of sense. And the fact that you do is concerning.
It's wild.
Like,
but that's a lot of people though. That's not even just in the dating aspect. Like, it's a lot of people.
And it be stuff that I'm
Just with
like,
anything
this
in
is
general.
common sense type stuff. Like, I'm not understanding.
I think it
what?
goes into that narcissistic trait, the gaslighting, and the
And every time a dude tries that with me, I just be sitting there like, I'm not that girl. Like, I see what you're trying to do, and it's just not working. Like, don't try that with me. I'm sure you done tried it on plenty of others.
and it works, but
It don't work on me.
I hate like you think something, and this is why you don't go buy stuff on social media because people are living one way on social media and one way off of social media, and you could think somebody is a vibe. They could be fine, but that vibe once you really get around them
Mm-hmm.
and get to know them. And it's
A
like,
vibe online is can be completely different than what it is in person.
but some people will give you that vibe in person too. And then, like, as you get to know them, it's like, something's off.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little off. But, yes, I definitely have thought, like, I was vibing with somebody. But,
Mm-hmm.
um, then as the time went on, I was just like, your attitude sucks.
Mm.
I don't like a man with a nasty
I
attitude.
don't either. Cause what you so mad for?
Why are you so mad?
I don't like
And why
it.
do you get so mad at the small things?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You have anger issues.
yeah.
You've, yeah.
Go to therapy.
You've got to.
Like, at this point, you're not a vibe anymore.
No.
You're not.
And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes they only be a vibe because you only surface with them.
Mm-hmm.
So once it gets time to like dig deeper,
Mm-hmm.
then you realize like, oh, this is why we were keeping it surface.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you don't.
And I think that they be doing that too because they know what type of chick they can do what with.
Mm-hmm.
So they keep it at that level
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nah. And then I hate feeling like the person that is trying to help somebody feel some type of way or feel the happiness that I feel. And it's like, you can't do it.
No.
And I ain't gonna keep doing
Yeah.
it. If I feel like in the very beginning that you doing that, oh, it's cut off. Cause
And if I feel like you're only because if you're a light, you attract
mm-hmm.
both good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
And so in the beginning, it might be like, especially if they're complimenting like your energy all the time, or
Mm-hmm.
you make me feel so good, or I just always you brighten my day. I don't know. All of that is can be good,
Mm-hmm.
but if it's like that in the beginning and then you start to feel drained afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
then that's how you know like that person was attracted to me because they were trying to get something out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were needing to be recharged or something. But now I'm over here feeling drained.
Mm-hmm. And that goes back to like working on the spiritual
Mm-hmm.
side of it too. Because yesterday I took down like when Pastor was saying that people can tell when you going through that
Yes.
transition, and I had wrote down and said if people ask you to leave, it's because the God in you bothers them.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that because it's like I don't like I've invited people to church a couple times just because it's church and you can go if you want. And I feel like people get irritated by it, and it's like you don't relax, like you don't have to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I tell people, I'm like, I'm not the person that's gonna, shove Jesus down your throat. Like you either believe it or you don't, or you gonna go or you're not, whatever. But I just felt the irritation, like just being around the person, and I was like, that's crazy that he even said that because I'm like, I can tell when somebody gets irritated, and I don't even have to be preaching about nothing because I don't. But as soon as I bring it up, you're irritated.
Yeah, because it's like, man, I ain't even trying to,
Yeah.
Or in some cases, like people have felt God like tugging at them, and then you get around people who are, leveling up spiritually, and you can see that in their lives, and it's like now you feel even more of a tug, and you like, but you're still not ready to leave some of your old habits or whatever. It can be uncomfortable. Like, yeah, I hear you, God, like, or I see the change and I want the change too, but I'm just not ready yet to let go of certain stuff.
It makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I was there like, I think earlier this year. I could feel myself like, I don't know how we got on this subject, but I like it. I could feel myself running from God. Like I knew exactly what He was telling me to let go of. I knew exactly like I felt Him like trying to pull me closer, and I wanted it, but I just wasn't ready spiritually to like.
And I feel like because you get distracted,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and that's what I want to stop happening. Like I don't want to be distracted and taken away from my journey
Mm-hmm.
that I'm on right now spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what always ends up happening. Like that person doesn't believe or makes little comments about what I'm doing because I want to go to church and this and that and the other. And it's like, I mean, it's not you, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to learn to not be distracted.
And I think that's why in a partner, like I have to have somebody that has a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I must have
Like,
found that guy's page.
because I've seen in so many relationships how if you're like unequally yoked in that aspect, like
Mm-hmm.
believer, non believer, or you don't ever want to go to church and I do,
Mm-hmm.
or I want to serve in ministry and you turning your nose up,
Mm-hmm.
or like I've seen the dynamic that that creates, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to go and worship with my partner. I want to be able to pray with my partner. I want to, if something is, if I'm feeling heavy for some reason, I want my partner to be able to pray over me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I want us to have like that
Mm-hmm.
aspect together, not
Right.
just one or the other.
So like just previous like do I like myself with being or while around a certain type of person? It just depends. Like where I'm at now, looking back, no, and I don't want to do that again.
Like you wouldn't date somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to move forward. I don't want to be distracted. I want to be able to continue my journey comfortably
Mm-hmm.
without feeling judged or whatever. Um, because I do want to, like, I want to like who I am when I'm with whoever I'm with.
Yeah. I think one thing in the past that I have not liked about certain, I guess, relationships or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or being around certain people, I felt like I would lose some of my voice when I was with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like I couldn't really speak in the fullness of who I am because one, they might not like a woman that like speaks her mind like it. So every time I do speak my mind, now we're in an argument.
Mm-hmm.
That don't work. Or I just for some reason, and I think these were it was probably back in more insecure days
Mm-hmm.
when I just felt like, oh, I want to say something, but I don't really want to rock the boat for real, or I'm scared of speaking up about something because they might leave, and then it's like, okay, if they leave, they wasn't supposed to be with you anyway.
Right.
So, but it kind of like makes you smaller when you
Mm-hmm.
start to lose some of your voice, and I didn't like that about certain ones
Mm-hmm.
that I was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't like not being able to say what I need to say,
Mm-hmm.
and you take it as me trying to make you feel less than a
Yeah.
man. Like, no, like I am allowed to tell you how I feel.
And I know tone is everything.
Yeah.
So I know that in certain cases, my tone may have not been the best
Mm-hmm.
or received the best.
Yeah.
But I also, one thing that burns me up.
What?
I hate when I'm a passionate talker,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all have probably noticed that. Like when I get passionate about something, I get loud.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get loud, that don't mean I'm yelling at you.
Right.
Like I get excited and I get loud.
Right.
That don't mean I'm yelling at you.
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody says, "Why you being so loud?" when I'm trying to explain what I'm
That
saying,
makes you mad.
I hit you in your mouth right now. I'm not gonna do that because no violence. But that's what I be wanting to do because let me get my point across. Because now I feel like you gonna sit here and act like you didn't hear anything that I just said because I was being too loud. Don't play with me and don't play in my face. I can't stand that.
I don't like when I say something and then somebody like goes into defensive mode.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I'm just talking regular, like I'm not yelling. But then when I don't say anything,
Mm-hmm.
then that's a problem. But then when I don't say anything and I'm holding it all in, and when I finally all let it out, then you mad about that too. Like, so what do you like? Either you gonna learn how to communicate, and especially because I'm trying to learn your communication style, and I already don't like tough conversations or like conflict. Like, so are we gonna learn how to communicate, or are you just gonna be mad about every tone that I have? I'm like, I don't get it.
And then I think that's where like certain conversations need to be had. Like, so how would you like me to deliver a message to you so that you can actually receive it?
I've said that to somebody before. I'm like, I don't like having hard conversations in person because it makes me cry.
You can shed a few tears,
but I'm gonna get mad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just let's text it out. And even when I was going to my therapist, I was like, I don't like to have conversations this way, so it's easier for me to either text it or write it down. She's like, well, just do it. It's fine. I was like, but I feel so childish. But I can get it all out if I text it or write it down. Because if I start crying, I'm going to get mad, and then we just going to end the conversation.
I feel like I am better at texting what I'm trying to say because I'm not going to be so in the heat of the moment that I forget what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that too.
Like, if I can text it, I can see what I'm trying to say and get everything out. But in the heat of the moment, one, if you cut me off. Then
if I don't get everything out that I want to say, I'm mad. So I want to go back and start again.
And then, and another thing, and I meant to say, and that's too much. Let me just get it out in the text.
Don't cut me off.
Don't cut me off, and don't ask me why I'm being loud.
Don't ask me why I'm crying. Oh, you don't know? Okay. Bad. Because that's going to really make me mad.
I don't know if I don't think I've ever got in an argument face to face that made me cry. Because I was mad.
Cry when I'm really upset.
But you saw me at one time that I didn't cry. I was mad. I was fuming. Yeah. Deanna was like, I ain't never seen Mel that mad. Because I don't get mad for real. Like, not to that extent. But like I said, if I feel disrespected.
Oh, if I feel disrespected.
What?
I'll be back.
I don't like getting that mad. I be feeling like I black out, like, or I not black all the way out, but I just be seeing red. Yeah. And I ain't never like put my hands on nobody or nothing, but I'm just like, you know, that shaking that's like on the inside.
That adrenaline, boy.
Girl, I don't like getting to that point. And you just gotta leave the situation.
Definitely.
You gotta leave the situation.
That's why I'll be like, look, I'm gonna send this message. We might be able to talk about it afterwards. Or just read the message, understand it, reply, and
I want to talk about it afterwards. Like,
I'm gonna sleep.
I want to get everything out that I need to say. You can get out whatever you need to say, but I want to make sure like we a common ground. Even if the common ground is we agree to disagree. But I need to know that you heard me and I heard you, so that we don't keep on like.
See, you're real adult like.
Girl, this is what I want in my next relationship. I want a healthy relationship. Like, that's why I was like, I'm just not interested right now because I want to work on me to a certain point to where I feel like I can have that. Like, I can offer that too. I don't want to just say I want a man that can give me a healthy relationship. No, I want to be able to contribute to this.
I feel like my communication style may not change. I think I just get so upset. Like, but I want you to understand how I communicate, and I want to understand how you communicate, and I want to work up to being able to have the conversation afterwards because I'm used to not, and I won't talk for like 3 days.
So what if they understand how you communicate? You understand how they communicate, but it just don't work for them. Like, I understand.
Like my communication style?
Like, I understand that this is how you communicate, but just because that's how you communicate don't mean it works.
No. And I mean, if it's an absolute deal breaker, then.
So what is your communication style? Like, if y'all in an argument and you just really are upset.
I'm gonna be mute. I'm not gonna say a word.
Until when?
Probably until they're done talking. And if I feel like then, if I don't say anything, then it's, and that's what I want to work on to get out of the habit of doing. I won't say nothing for a few days because I'm literally thinking about everything that you said and processing it, and I don't have an answer right then. Does it make sense?
It makes sense.
Like, I don't know if it's different. Like you said, people get passionate, but I don't like for people to be loud with me. One, I think it makes my blood boil. So that's probably why I'm sitting there quiet, because I need you to calm down before I even respond. I'm thinking about what you're saying, and I'm thinking about what I'm gonna say to you. And even, does it even sound right to me? Like, I'm also thinking and I think this is from like past situations. I'm also thinking, how are you gonna respond to what I think I make like these scenarios up of how you're gonna respond.
Do that.
Yeah.
I want to quit doing it.
Yeah.
Because I think that has been what in the past made me lose some of my voices, because I'm over here making up a scenario in my head of what their response could be to what I'm trying to say. And you have no clue that that's how that's going to go.
And I automatically think you're going to go into defense mode. And you're going to talk down on what I just said. So therefore, I'm just not going to say anything.
But you ain't even give them a chance to even do that.
No. No. It's terrible.
So let's work on these things.
We'll write them down.
Both of us, yes. I don't want to make up scenarios before a scenario even happens. So then I'm just like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing. I want to actually say what I got to say. And I think at this point in my life, like, I know how to talk to people. And somebody getting loud with me, no, I don't like that. But I don't like being talked down to even more than that.
Right.
So if I feel like you talking to me like I'm a child, first of all, let's not do that.
Using a bunch of cuss words.
Right, because you ain't got to cuss at me.
You don't have to do all that.
We can talk like adults. And you ain't got to cuss at me. And you can relax, for real. Because who you talking to?
You remember what time I had to call you? I was like, Mel, I'm seeing black right now.
I said, what are you about to do?
Hold on, one time I was like, Mel, I got to go.
I said, what are you about to do?
So I'm about to pull up.
I said, girl, you going over by yourself?
I said, yup.
I said, girl, don't follow them. What a time. I don't know. Like, I can honestly
this one really is making like us think.
Yeah. I can honestly say, if I think about it, there haven't been many that I can say I was proud to date. Like, proud? No. Which I feel like that kind of says more about me than, like, guess who I chose to date.
I think, oh shoot, I forgot what I was about to say.
It'll come back.
Maybe. But, that's what I was going to say. I feel like I say this stuff to myself all the time, especially like when I'm at home by myself scrolling. You see stuff on social media, like you do see people who put on good relations, and it's like, it's social media and that's their relationship, but it's like, no, like outside of the social media, like I want happiness for myself.
Yeah.
So it's like it's never been said out loud.
Yeah.
And you can say it to a guy all day. They gonna put on for what you told them that you want. And then after the fact,
that's why I don't like the conversations.
What do you like in a man?
Yeah, what are you looking for in a woman?
Why? So you can be what I just told you?
Exactly.
Just be yourself. I'll like you more if you're just yourself. I'll respect you more if you're honest.
Yep. And it's more exciting when you like, I was really looking for somebody that has this quality, and you see it show up in that person without y'all even having a conversation about it. Then it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, I like it.
I'm dead.
But but yeah, like I just feel like whoever the man that God has to me, because he has made me wait so long.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not impatient no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially when you can sit back and have those realizations.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, what I did have wasn't that great.
Mm-hmm.
So who he has for me gotta be top tier.
I was like, because I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, I know people talk about the dating life now, and social media just sucks. But I was like, right now, with the place that I'm in, the last experiences I've had, I just don't want to date.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, if it just so happens to, come about on its own,
Yeah.
then it is what it is. But even when I was talking about like seeing people out that's cute and maybe we should exchange numbers, no, like I don't feel that way anymore. It's like I I just like where I'm at.
Yes.
I'm focused on me, like the businesses, Charlie. Like I just don't.
And when I think back to the other time that I was like single on purpose,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm choosing this, that was probably the healthiest, um, most transformative period of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I learned so much about me, good and bad. Like, and I
And
just grew so much just because you distracted. You're not
mm-hmm.
distracted for
Mm-hmm.
real. Like,
Everything's clear. You got clear
yeah,
mind.
yeah,
And I don't want to smash.
no,
It's like y'all don't even be into my type. You think you like me, but you don't.
and
Like
that's another thing.
yeah,
Some of them we don't be liking. We just be,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
what you addicted to.
That's it.
That's it. You like it,
But not you.
but not you. Because in the moment, everything's great. Like y'all vibing. The energy is
Giving.
giving.
But
They
then
fine.
yeah.
Y'all might have this certain chemistry, but soon as that's over and like you wake up the next day and y'all try to have a conversation, you be
What is
like,
this?
nigga, what?
Goodbye. Blocked.
And what are you talking about?
Nothing. You're out of here.
And why you look like it? Because I definitely thought you was a little bit more fan.
You're crusty.
Damn. Girl.
Yeah, you see me, you think I look good, you just want to smash, and I don't want that.
I don't want that.
Period. If you want to go out,
And it's been times
ask me out.
where you didn't want that.
Mm-mm.
Like you might have wanted more from this person, but because that's what they were offering, and you thought you liked this person, then you just took it. You just took whatever they was offering.
And they ain't doing that.
And again, all of this says more about you as a person
Mm-hmm.
than it does about the other person. So I'm not even blaming nothing on nobody else.
Mm-mm.
It's just like I told you, I'm in a period of just like self-realization and
Mhm.
self-awareness and just self-accountability. Like, because you gotta see what role you play in these
Mhm.
situations in order to learn from them, in order to not do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
And
feel like
it's
that's
just,
where I am.
it's redundant.
Yeah.
And it gets old.
Mm-hmm. And you just get tired of it. And you ain't, when you realize you don't have to put up with
Mm-mm.
any of this, I don't have to do this. I don't have to like you. I don't have to give you another chance. I don't have to.
We do not got to spin the block.
We do not get. Nelly and Ashanti did it and it worked for them, y'all.
And we don't know. They might not like each other. It might be for social media.
And maybe they do. But it's also been like 20 years and they also are Nelly and Ashanti.
Facts.
Not you and your little dusty baby daddy. No, leave
Or
him where
your
he's at.
Side boyfriend or whoever.
Whoever.
Side girlfriend.
Leave them where they at because it didn't work out the first time or the second time or the third
It ain't
time
gonna
for a
work.
reason. You know?
Y'all
Leave
don't
'em
even
where
like
they
each
at.
other.
Once you realize you don't like somebody, but once you realize, like, damn, it's just who I was going off of. Like, once you really see a person for who they are, that I feel like
Excuse me, it's a wrap.
it's a wrap. I can't like you again because I
And
see you for who you are, and I don't like that.
yeah,
That's
and I've
wild.
I've been there trying
Mm-hmm.
to spin the block,
Yeah.
and this time around, I was just like, "You're off. Not even off. You're nuts. Um, go to therapy."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I was like, none of this makes sense. You're just talking to be talking to thinking
Mm-mm.
that you sound good,
Thinking that they making sense be wild.
playing victim.
Please.
Whole lot of texting and playing victim at the same time.
No, thank you.
No conversations.
And I'm just at a point to where I'm like, I don't even got a whole lot to say about them. Like it didn't work out.
It didn't work out,
We weren't supposed to be together,
and that's okay.
and that's okay. We ain't got to do all the bashing and stuff. And I think too because today's social media has made it so that people feel like having a partner, a good partner, is the only thing that they can find happiness in. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, who are you? Because you don't even know you enough to know what makes you happy. And it's probably not that man. Like, find out what else makes you happy in
Mm-hmm.
life. Work on gaining that. Everything else will come. Your man will come because you'll also know exactly who you are in order to attract that.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times, we ain't know. I ain't know who I was in a lot of them situations. Or I thought I did, but I still put. Or I knew who I was, and I still put up
I
with
feel like this
stuff
is like the
that.
third round. Like
Yeah,
this is it.
it's is yeah.
Like no more playing
We
games.
not, cause we
You not
know.
going you're not settling for less.
No,
You're not gonna be treated less than.
and y'all not about to keep on trying to convince us black women that we need to settle for less.
Period.
Y'all need to step your cookies up
Period.
so they crumble. But no, like don't keep on making us feel like we're undesirable or y'all always
Mm-hmm.
intimidated because y'all don't have enough to step up to the plate. Like
Mm-hmm.
at least have the confidence to do it first. Like, but that don't mean that we have to settle just because y'all refuse to do better
Mm-hmm.
or you refuse to do the work. Because
It's
doing
the
better is
lack
not
of
even.
effort.
Yeah, it's the lack of effort. Like, and a lot of times, like I was having this conversation with one of my clients. A lot of times we are, because what they say, we're like statistically the highest percentage of people that are single is black women or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like in a lot of cases we're doing the work on ourselves
Mm-hmm.
so much, and a lot of times black men are just behind on that. Not that
Mm-hmm.
all of them are, because it's a lot of y'all doing the work, and I love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But just in the dating pool, it's like there's so much damage that
That
some
y'all ain't.
people just aren't willing to work on.
Yeah.
And it's like if I am doing the work, or I have done the work, or I'm
Mm-hmm.
like trying to get over trauma, or I'm trying to become a better me, and you just content in whatever it is you are.
Cause they end up finding females that's cool with that,
Exactly.
and it's like, no,
Because the bar is so low now.
super. What's the book called? Shadow Work.
What book is that?
It's I keep seeing it on TikTok. Like you
Oh,
basically,
is it that journal everybody's talking
yeah.
about?
I'm gonna have to look into it some more. Though.
Yeah. It might be good, but yeah,
People
I just
say they find out a lot about themselves.
I want everybody to just work more on themselves instead of working so hard to find a man or a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I like when I see like, and again, it's social media, but either watching TV or social media. But some guys that are on there that really are doing the self work
yes,
and they're not out sleeping around with different women and they're on a spiritual journey.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to see it.
Yep.
I can't find the guy. I don't know his name, but it's another guy. He's like in California or something, and he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's had in the gym heavy. I feel like that's like people's when you like in the gym, like
Therapy.
distract therapy or distraction from,
Yeah.
It keeps you occupied
Mm-hmm.
basically, so that you're not thinking all the time, oh, I need to find somebody, or I need to be with
Yeah.
somebody. Like most people who I see doing it, I feel like are like in the gym.
Because a lot of people have a routine,
Mm-hmm.
and if you focus on making sure you getting through your routine,
Mm-hmm.
and your day is, fulfilling,
Mm-hmm.
and your mind is like always thinking about stuff, you not sitting around idle time and idle minded.
Right.
You actually get some business about yourself. Like, you're not gonna be sitting around only thinking about what it is that you
Or who you
or
can
who you can find.
why ain't nobody taking me out.
That's why so many, like, I feel like the internet right now is like women versus men. Like,
Ugh,
it's so annoying.
it's super annoying.
And everything is overgeneralized. So it's like all women are this or all niggas is this. And it's like, how? If we all are created different, how is it that everybody is the same? Like, I know we have said on many occasions that niggas ain't shit. And that ain't all of them. It's a large number.
I was trying to find him, but he's not
But it
popping
ain't
up.
all of them.
He ain't popping up. Like, I've had so much like fun the past few weeks just doing stuff with my baby. Like, I'm not distracted. Like, we've been, and she's at an age to where she's like curious about doing different things. So I'm like, ooh, let's do it.
Yeah.
And it's fun. And I want to be able to balance it, because even like being with somebody and having when they say like all that changes, like you got to figure out how to work it all out. You do have to figure it out, and it's a lot. But right now it's me and her, so it's like, ooh, this is really fun. Like, I can chill, slow down, and luckily I can, do my own schedule. So I'm like, if I want to do something with her, I can. Like, no questions asked. So I've enjoyed that part. So her teacher did send me a video, and I was like,
what was in the video?
I thought she was gonna be scrubbing the ground. Cause the text said, "Mommy taught me this," but she was doing squats.
Oh, I was about to say, now what you been teaching my niece?
Cause we ain't been doing nothing,
Right.
so ain't been no music going or nothing.
That's hilarious.
She was doing squats. She asked me all the time if she can go with me to the gym, but so that's my focus, and it's been fun.
Yeah. Get a little kitty gym.
I'm gonna have to find her some ways, cause she'll be in there like.
She already a little strong.
Cut up.
But yeah, y'all, we just wanted to talk about what we've been reflecting on as far as just life, dating life.
Are your eyes light brown, like a chestnut?
I don't know, are they?
Look a little.
Maybe when the light hits them.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Bitches love light brown eyes.
Period. But just whenever you get a chance, just think about, like, do I be liking these? Or
liking these videos?
do I only like certain things about them? Do I only like how I feel with them? Do I only like the image that I have in my head of what we could be together? Do
Or
I
the
only
image?
like the D or the V? What is it that you
Period.
actually are liking about these people, or are you liking anything? And if not, it's a deeper question. That you need. It's some deeper questions.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Because like I have been saying, it says a lot about who you are.
That's deep, ain't
It
it?
is. It is. Like, what is it about me that even is accepting of this when I know I shouldn't be?
Mm.
Dang.
Deep.
Oh, that's wild.
Y'all talk to us. Comment.
Don't be scared to
Email.
go deep with yourself either, because it's like that's the only way you really gon' like transform
Mm-hmm.
into who it is that you know you should be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, God. Nah, for real, I do hear him talking to me like,
That's crazy.
yeah,
Like right there, right now.
not like
Oh,
I feel like everything that I've been saying for this past like few minutes wasn't
yeah.
me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
And it's wild because
It's happened.
you can
Before.
feel it and
Yeah,
you can hear it, but I can't.
right.
That's crazy.
That's why when I be like, I hear you, God, or come on, God, like especially if I'm talking and having a conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I know it's him because that ain't even nothing that I had thought up myself.
It's crazy. Like, does he talk to one individual at one point in time? I guess just depends on what they want,
The
what they
concept
need.
of
It's crazy.
all that God really is mind blowing.
It's wild.
It is. Girl,
Glad
we
to be
could talk
learning.
forever about this, but just reflect on yourself and let us know. We want to talk about it in the comments. Um, See what you've been attracting and what it is that you want to attract, and
What are you willing to work on?
what are you willing to work on?
Mm.
I was watching Know For Sure,
Mm-hmm.
and her last question, she had 85 South show on her, and B Simone's last question was, what was the last thing that you were willing to change about yourself?
Mm.
And I really had to sit there and think about it.
It's a hard question.
It's a hard question.
Something to think about.
Because what are you willing to change to become a better you?
Ooh, okay. Part two.
Part two.
Part two.
What are you willing to change about yourself to become a better
Let's
you?
write that down.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we want to talk about it, y'all. So email us at wethemgirls.pod@gmail.com if you got any questions or you just really want to talk about something that pertains to this episode, because that would be really dope. Also, follow us on YouTube at We Them Girls Podcast. Hit that subscribe button.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's really have a conversation in the comments. And then follow us on TikTok and Instagram at We Them Girls Pod.
I should. Let's talk.
Let's talk, because I feel like this was a good discussion topic. So yeah, we'll see y'all back next week. Audio on Wednesday, visual on Thursday. Y'all come rock with us. We love y'all. Bye.
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network. Confirmed.